What's going on, y'all? It's your man C. The Critic here, coming to you with another video. And today we're gonna be getting into basically the movie that's came out last week. Jordan Peele's Us, right? And I know everybody's been going through when it comes to different videos, different breakdowns, different theories, different reviews. But we're not really doing that, y'all. Like, it's a new segment basically that I want to introduce to the channel called Critic Chronicles, right? What Critic Chronicles is going to be is basically we'll start with basically theories, different theories, breakdowns that you never seen or heard of, and like maybe some you have, but just covered and approached in a different, totally different way, right? It's going to be basically a five-part series, not one video, not one, but a five-part series. Some might drop the same day in the future, but now one will be dropped probably every 3 days, right? Starting today. And then the finale, the final episode will be a review of everything. An official review of the movie, my bad. Jordan Peele's Us. Each season, like it's gonna be different multiple seasons down the road. It's gonna be either a movie, a TV series that we just will fully break down every angle, break it down to the nit grit, to the plot, the premises, and different theories. Like by the end of it all, you won't even need to go anywhere. But here, it'll be all summed up in the finale, like I said, last episode of the series, together with an official review of that movie or series. So, you know, in the future, you won't need to go anywhere else. You won't need to see all the other different theories and breakdowns the area the channel tries to do. Like, we're going to have that for you. So, in today's first episode of the Critic Chronicles, like, the main thing I want to talk to you guys about is basically the character of Lupita, right? Adelaide. At the end of the day, we've heard a lot of things about her character, right? We've heard a lot of things when it comes to her, the movie as a whole, but I don't think a lot of people I think are missing it, right? And I feel like Jordan Peele or anybody who works on the movie Us, they can maybe contest to this. Maybe they'll see this and tell me if I'm tripping or not. I feel like Adelaide's character in the movie represents basically survivor's remorse in Black America, right? Let me say that to you again, watchers. Adelaide Lupita's character represents survivor's remorse in Black America. That's America, Black America. Like, you have to think about this, right? Let me break it down to you. She made it and does not really regret like what she did, but like she regrets it, right? But low key really doesn't. She kind of still moves on with her life, still does this, that, and the third, like how we do in Black America, But she fears the day, basically, her past of being from the bottom, or if we representing Black America from the hood, will haunt her in her previous life. And also knowing that basically she didn't and can't take everyone from the hood or the bottom in this place to the top with her, living good. She regretted it and thought about that. It consumed her. But at the end of the day, the inner self of fighting to survive kicked in when it came to her character in the movie. It's something that is also that like lives within and messed up. But at the end of the day, people who make it from poverty in the projects and become successful, we can't take everyone with us. See, that's the thing. That's the battle that Lupita Adelaide's character had in this movie. Like, she's coming from the hood of being poor to make it. That's the black American dream right there. We have to fight the hardest. We have to fight tooth and nail. We have to go the hardest to make it more than anyone. I feel like it's just not us. Like people say, us was supposed to be U.S. center. Yeah, it is U.S., but it's our U.S. You have to understand who Jordan Peele is at the end of the day. No matter what he went through, no matter his upbringing, he's a black man. It's the black American dream. Like they showed how she was in a bad place with her family. Like people don't pay attention to that part. They showed how she was in a bad place, and not Lupita's character, but the tether. She was in a bad place with her family. That was apparent. That she does what she had to do to be tethered and get out of not only the same mindset her family had, but most people. And that goes to the other side, the crabs in the barrel side. Like that's all part of black culture, not only Adelaide, the good, or whatever you want to call it, the good or bad Lupita, but the other one too, the tether one as well. That's all Black America. That's all every aspect of it. We all have potential to be in any situation when it comes to money and class. Any of us, depending on the drive or lack of it, can be poor, middle class, or wealth. Some it takes longer than others. Some it's easier, and some never will be in certain tax brackets if we just gonna keep it real. But all of us are capable of it. That's what I think. Not only the movie, like we know it represents that, and I'm gonna get to that in a later. It's gonna be part of the episodes where I break that down, you know. But when it comes to this symbolism, it might be a subplot, sub symbolism. Maybe it might not be the main theory, but at the end of the day, when it comes to Lupita's character, survivor's remorse is the main thing. When it comes to just her character alone, her even having that love for the kids. If you think about it, if you look back at the movie, her having a love for the kids who died, her seeing her daughter, her seeing her son, having that passion, that remorse, like, oh my God, like that could have been this, that, and the third. If I only would have did this, maybe I could have saved them. That's survivor's remorse. That's all through it. That's all through her character. It's not just what people are thinking it is when it comes to this. I'm telling you. So it's like we know the bigger picture of the movie. Everybody said that part. Everybody said a lot, and I'll get in. Like I said, I'll break that down later on in the episode in a different way when it comes to poverty and class. When it comes to this movie, but when it comes to Lupita's character alone, her character represents survivor's remorse in the black community, in black America. That's just what it is, yo. And I gave you the answers for this. I gave you the blueprint. I gave you the signs for this. That's what no one is talking about. That's what no one I feel like has uncovered truly. Because in Black America, we have that. We want to take everybody at first. When we make it, we want to take everybody, but we know we can't. We know people won't change. We know certain things won't be able to happen. We know that. And we find that out later on when people do make it out, when people do fight out. And that's what she had. That's what that paranoia was when it comes to her even, waiting for the other tether. She knew what was going on down there. She knew this the whole time. And people just automatically look at her as the bad guy and this, that, and the third. Well, I feel like she really did have some survivor's remorse there. She did have some guilt there. She did have guilt that she made it out and that she left everybody there behind. But she's living good. She has a dope family. She has a great life now. A total different life. Like that's I feel like no one is really saying that, right? No one is saying that part. And it needs to be highlighted. It needs to be highlighted. But I mean that's like I said, it's one of many when it comes to this new segment I'm talking about, Critic Chronicles. Like I said, this is the first episode. You know, Adeline, Adeline, Lupita's character represents survivors' remorse, and not just America, not that, Black America. And that's what it is, y'all. Watchers, like, subscribe. We're gonna come right behind this with a new episode of this series, Critic Chronicles, on the Jordan Peele Us movie. We're gonna see how you guys like this and see how this goes. Till next time, watchers, keep watching.